It's nice. It's nice. Making sure the sun don't get in my way. Shalom, shalom. I'm going to say, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Coming before you in the name of Yahweh Shai. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, our Heavenly Father. And giving triple, quadruple honors to his son, Yahweh Shai. Shout out to Great Millstone, the ones who revealed this truth to me. They be on the highways and byways, they be on computers, and they always breaking the word down right. They do everything in their power to get our people to come back, to get our people to come back, to get them to repent. And they give us news updates, break down the scriptures properly. And shout out to the other prophet that I listen to mainly, and that introduced me to Great Millstone, is King Yahweh the Maccabees. Much love to him. I listen to him a lot. Shout out to all the prophets that's doing the word. And shout out to the Akim. The prophets, whether they be from a camp or not, they still go out to the highways and byways. They do everything in their power to wake the people up. And much love to those brothers that's doing that. You know, people like myself, not from a camp, but I do go out and do the best that I can. I need to do more, but right now this is the most I can do for right now. And you know, everybody got their lots. You know, I can't be the best. It's already the best. They've already been reserved the best. The prophets, the top dogs, they've already been. They got the spots. So, you know, I'm kind of like a part of the worst. But I still go out there and I do what I gotta do. You know, I even got a new garment, yeah, but it don't got the fringe part to it. You know, so I gotta get another garment ordered, the one with the fringes on it and stuff, and that look better. I kind of cut this one up. You know, so I don't really care. I'm gonna go out and look and be more serious about it. So, you know, I just did that. It's just a substitute until I get the real thing, you know. So shout out to the Akwaf, the beautiful women that's in the word, and whether they got a man or not, they still fear the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh. They live and they learn in silence. And coming back at you with another video through the power and spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And what should I name this? Today's lesson is about keeping your sanity, because this whole world and everything that's going on with it, sometimes you can lose your grip. You know, sometimes you can slip and, you know, lose focus of reality. And sometimes you got to look at yourself and, you know, you got to stay strong in the truth, stay strong in the faith, no matter what is happening to you, no matter what you're going through. Keep Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The Lord is going to keep you, you know, and stay focused on what's truly important. You know, don't lose your sight in the world. Like I said, no matter what circumstances you may be in, what you may feel that you are in, stay focused on the truth no matter what, you know, because this is what's going to pay off in the future to get you your ticket, and to get you on them ships, hopefully. And if not, you're going to have a better judgment with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. In the name Yahweh Shai, like I say, faith without works is not dead. So continue to work, do what you got to do, you know, focus on, oh, that felt even better. The sun went away for a quick moment. But focus on what's important, do what you got to do, and don't let nobody stop you. And whatever situation that you're in, know Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to make it better. Know that this ain't forever. This whole little world ain't forever. And it's only temporary, the stuff that we going through. And keep watch, you know, watch out for the signs. Stay aware of everything. You know, focus on yourself. Take care of yourself. Be strong. Get strong, you know, and be smart. And do the best that you can, because not all of us are in the circumstance to, you know, be, you know, straightly focused on all this. I'm gonna be honest, everybody is different. Yahweh is working on everybody differently. Not all of us got the strength to be, you know, straightforward, focused, like, okay, I ain't got nothing to do, you know, I'm about to do the work, you know, all day. You know, some of us do lose focus on that. Hey, ain't nobody perfect, but most importantly, you know, keep doing your works, keep going, don't ever give up, don't ever just say I quit, you know, keep pushing forward, because the better tomorrow is coming. It is. Let me get some Bible scriptures out. Because you gotta focus. This shit out here is just madness, and sometimes you don't even want to live this shit no more. You know, I can honestly agree, you know, to the prophets when they say that they don't even want to live here no more, like in this world, and it's so out of order, so fucked up, and the people that are against us just keep winning and winning. You know, even though their time is short and it's temporary, you know, they still getting the best of us, and we going through a horrible punishment toward it's hurtling towards our end, but it's very bitter. You know, it's very rugged, it's very powerful. So, you know, you gotta hang on, because this shit can allow you to lose your sanity, lose your mental, you know, lose your focus, and could cause you to give up. That's how brutal and harsh this is, but you know, it's so precious that, you know, you don't want to let go. So you still stand strong for what you know, despite what's happening in your flesh, despite what's happening in your mind, and despite all this bullshit that's going around, you know, today. Like, because the shit that I'm trying to tell you, one thing that I have learned, and one thing that's finally getting through my head, like real time, is that, you know, Jake got it hard. You know, the black man, he got it hard, real hard. You know, so hard to where it's destroying himself. Now you see a lot of these Jakes that's drugged out, strung out, you know, destroyed as people, just wicked. You know, some of them homeless. You know, some of them don't want to live life no more. You know, so they don't have nothing. They'll just rather be homeless and, you know, live life much easier. And then you got some brothers that's just taking the easiest ways out, even though there's a price to pay to it at the end of the road, whether you gang banging, you know, signing these slavery contracts, you know, giving themselves over to the enemy, you know, and because they see the poverty that our brothers and sisters is going through, and they like, okay, I don't want to live like that. You know, I want to be able to prosper and take care and live my life the way I want to live it, and reach my dreams, quote unquote, even though we know dreams don't matter, you know. And they focus on that, and under all of that is the people, those of us that do believe, and, you know, we going through our punishments, and, you know, we burning, you know. You know, I had realized that, like, nah, when these women say that they got it hard, hell no, these men, we got it hard, man. We got it hard. We gotta find us a talent to make the money that we need. You know, we gotta focus on, you know, health, you know, focusing on money and where it's gonna take us and how we gonna be able to take care of. We got a family, we gotta focus on that. Most of my expenses is gonna go to my kids. You know, if we by ourselves, some of us feel like we ain't got shit, even though the ones that's by themselves and that don't have nothing is in the best position, you know, such as myself. But I do feel like that from time to time, like, damn, I ain't got shit, I ain't shit. It's hard for me. I find myself still at the beginning of my journey. You know, I never really made, and then what makes matters worse about the situation is that this life, this poverty, make you feel like, damn, as soon as your foot slip, you know, as soon as you fall off, that means that you got to start all over, which is true. You know, this is how bad it is. This is the reason why a lot of them are finding easy routes. You know, this is why some of them are giving up. This is why some of them are trying to find, like, these so-called mental escape route, you know. So, you know, they want to get drunk and they think they could get high and they can do drugs to get out of the life that they in, to mentally or spiritually escape this life, even though the only way is through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, they finding alternative routes because they feel like either the truth is too hectic for them, or they don't want to change and do better, and they don't want to give their life to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So I'm in Psalms right now. Let me get into the shade, because right now the sun is just beaming, it's looking down on me, burning my ass up, you know. So this is Proverbs 18 verse 1, and it says, through desire a man having separated himself, seeking an intermediate with all wisdom. A fool have no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. It says, when the wicked cometh, then cometh also in contempt and ignominy, reproach. But it says, through desire a man having separated himself seeketh and intermeddleth or intermede. I don't know, this word is weird. It says with all wisdom, so basically it's saying the smart man is going to go after the wisdom and knowledge, and the understanding. Like it says, for wisdom and knowledge and understanding shall be the stability of the times, the strength of salvation, the fear of Yahweh is a treasure. So in order to get that, you gotta, when you do get knowledge, it gives you organization, order, structure, backbone. That way, when you off into this world, not like going back into the world type shit, but you living in this world, you know exactly what to do, you know exactly how to hold yourself and do the best you can not to lose yourself. Take some people as example, because a lot of people are perfect, like your brothers and sisters that's in the ghettos, that's out here gang banging, that's out here selling drugs. Them the ones that that's losing their sanity, losing their mind off this shit, because the poverty is crushing them, and they refuse to accept Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because the Lord is going to make a way. Like he said, he can make a poor man poor, he can make a rich man rich. That is facts, that is true, even though you don't really want to be rich. But let's just say you reach to a point to your life to where you're comfortable, you don't have too much money, you're not struggling too much, but you're still in the struggle and you're still making money, you're still working, but you at a part to where you're comfortable. You don't got to be all rich and have all of this goddamn money. You know why? Because you're not gonna gain no structure, you're not gonna go through nothing, you're not gonna suffer, and some people do get rich, at the midpoint of their life or at the beginning of their life, and then guess what, they don't go through life, they don't go through the lessons Yahweh want to give them. They don't suffer enough, they don't go through enough shit to make them firm, make them strong, So, and that fucks it all up, because when you in the truth, you in your lowest point. That's how I got in the truth. I was in my lowest point. I was suffering. I was going through so much goddamn shit. Something told me, hey, you gotta find Yahweh. You gotta, well, what we used to call him God. Hey, you gotta find God through all of this shit. Your ass suffering, like I know Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is watching over me, even though I thought it was God and Jesus Christ, but some told me to seek it out. But deeper and deeper I did more homework, Yahweh decided to reveal the truth to me, and that's when supposedly you get baptized or you saw the light, So I seen that shit, and I found it. But guess where I was at? I was at my lowest point. I was smoking all of this weed, which is a drug too, doing drugs, out there begging for change and working at the same time to support my habits, dealing with my mom, and she just past destroyed. She past destroyed. All of this insanity and destruction is destroying her, and she don't want to listen to nothing that I say. She want to destroy me too. That's how fucked up this world is. The closest people to you will be the ones to destroy you. And because you love them or you feel like blood is stronger than anything, you will allow them to destroy you. That, and you got to be able to avoid that. And you got to be able to push people that you care about away, man, because sometimes they not right for you. They not well for you, Or sometimes in the struggle, they're not strong enough to move with you. They're not strong enough to go on. So like Yahweh say, don't worry. You got to get through the narrow to get through the broad. In order to get to paradise, in order to get to Yahweh, it's a slight crack. Like I said in my older videos, everybody is running towards the gate to life, but they not running, they missing a crack, that narrow part that get to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And then some of them don't even want to do it because it's too rugged, it's too hard to get through, and you can't take people with you in your journey. You can't, they got to be able to save themselves. They got to be able to be like, fuck it, if he's changing his ways, if he's changing his life, I'm going to do so, And I've noticed that, in the process of my life, it inspired some people, some of my people to change no matter what, to fight your urges, to change your ways, to become fitter, to become stronger, to become better, even though they fall off, even though they fuck up, they still desire that change and they try to work on that, which is all respect to them. Sometimes, we get called now and then sometimes we get caught later. That's how it is, because the Most High is very generous. He's very beautiful. You know, he can take you, you know, like my life. He could take you from being a strung out, you know, bum, you know, and begging for change and smoking weed and doing all these drugs, and put you, you know, into a better status, like, you know, being stronger. Your mind is collected, you know, like that story with Legion. You know, everybody know that famous story, the you know, the demons that say we are many, and they living in that man, and then the Most High cast them out in the pigs, and then nobody could save that man. Nobody wanted to help him, and everybody wanted to leave him where he at. And then one day Yahweh Shai came and healed him, and he was in his right mind. He wasn't tore up by the spirits. He wasn't schizophrenic no more. He became, you know, he became an ordinary man, you know, and that right there is what Yahweh can do, and make you a living example of Yahweh and all his beautiful miracles. So we're going to get some more precepts. Oh, that's a good one right here. This is Psalms 18, chapter 4. It says, the words of a man's mouth are as deep waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. So, right, you want to be the good man, you know, that tell people what's right. Sometimes, you know, people that's going through a lot of shit, they do need words of wisdom. They do need somebody there, you know, to tell them the right thing, you know. Sometimes it could be bitter, you know, but sometimes you could be soft and tell them, like I say, soft words turn away wrath. You don't always have to be bitter. You don't always have to be cutthroat, you know. You could just, you know, tell them to soften up their journey and be able to be a good support. You know, we all be up in them situations to where somebody need help, somebody needs some sort of advice, you know, and you that wise man that the Most High put in their life to try to deter them to get to the Yahweh Shem Yahweh side without having to totally smack down and force it on them. Like, oh, somebody be like, oh, I can't stop doing drugs and I can't stop smoking, you know, and you be like, well, if you don't stop, you know, and you don't listen to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're going to be left behind and you're going to die. You know, that's hard. You know, instead of being like, you know what, take it day by day and work on it. We all don't stop at the right time. No, we all don't stop at the times that we want to, you know, but, you know, take a day off, you know, work on it. Find other alternatives that will get you to deter from it. Soft words turn away wrath, you know, because a lot of us, you know, be needing some sort of advice. And, you know, sometimes, you know, the Most High put the prophets in your face, which are the angels that get you to guide you the right way. Because, you know, all of us prophets, well, I'm not much of a prophet, but the prophets do got family, you know, that do got friends in their life, because everybody different, and they be looking for answers. They be looking, you know, for help. They be looking for advice. And you, that person in their life that'll be able to deter them from all of this sanity, from all of this pain, you know. Or, you know, what's another good example that I've done, you know, personally, you know, guy complaining about his girlfriend, you know, he talking about they got problems between each other, you know, and I'm all like, shit, well, guess what? Why don't you, I mean, I don't know a situation, but I gave him a strong advice, like, why don't you go and get another girlfriend, you know? Don't be afraid to swap these females. And like I say, in the book, a man can have many wives. You know, some of them brothers out there, they be having a bunch of wives. You know, they be talking to a bunch of women and take a load off them. But I mean, if the shoe fits, you know, as long as you ain't, I mean, the situation could be different if you got these damn kids with a female. You don't want that, you know. Right now, who could fucking afford kids right now? So my best advice is not to have no kids. Don't have no kids. If you're gonna mess around with all these women, don't have no kids, bro. I don't know God, I don't know his lifestyle. I don't know what he was going through, but you know, like I said, you can always go find you another female, you know. Don't be afraid to go out here and go do what you want to do, and don't let nobody tie you down, you know. Soft words turn away wrath, instead of being like, oh, well, I think y'all need to break up, or, you know, maybe you should try to work. Well, that too is soft words. You should try to turn around and work it out, you know, but everybody is different. But, you know, I'm just saying, giving them that wisdom, giving them that knowledge, especially for the men, because we got it so goddamn hard. And from the way we was trained, 9 times out of 10, your life is, okay, you don't have that one, you don't have your father there, you know, because some of us didn't. You know, I didn't really have a father. You know, I did, but he was a drug addict, abusive, crackhead, and it was horrible. I couldn't even call him no father. The best thing he did was disciplining me. That way, when I grew up, I can have something about myself. I can have some manners, you know, I can have some understanding instead of being out here just gangbanging and shit and going crazy. And I probably wouldn't be alive today. The Lord would have to just, Yahweh would have to just cut me short. But, you know, a lot of us brothers did have it bad. You know, mother with no single parent mother, and she got to take care of you. You know, normally instead of the men being there, you got all of these women around you. And then when you get around men and you seek answers, they dumbasses is confused and all fucked up too. You know, they trying to lead you down the path of destruction, whether to get you to gangbang. Some of them just want to bully you. Some of them want to get high, you know, just to see you get high and corrupt yourself, you know. Some of them want to treat you any kind of way, treat you like shit. Some of them want to use you, you know. And this is all coming from that feminine mentality, you know. And being a man, when you grow up and you get this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, it's supposed to bring you back to that mentality, you know, because the feminism is destroying us, a lot of brothers. Some of us is growing up to be gay. Like I told you, losing your insanity and all of this. Some of us brothers is growing up to be gay. You know, some of us is, you know, deep into gangbanging, killing our own brothers and then rapping about it. What kind of, hey, yo, that's some real insanity shit, bro. That's a nigga that lost his sanity. He over there rapping about killing his own people, bro. Like, that's one thing that you don't ever want to have. You know, besides the prophets, you know, if they don't preach, you got the blood on you, so on and so forth. But this one is bad. You don't go out and you don't rap about having blood of your brothers and sisters on your hands. And you got, that's why gangbanging got to go. But, you know, the Lord got a special place for them when Jacob's trouble collapsed. All these gangbangers and all this shit, come to find out, guess what? All that gangbanging and all that shit was just child's play. It was just make-believe compared to the real wars that's coming, you know? And speaking of real wars, not trying to go off subject, you know, we all watched that stupid movie, you know, I knew it was going to be stupid, but what's it called? Civil War. You know, and Civil War explained how these times of destruction is coming, and guess what? Ain't shit going back to normal. Ain't nothing going to be the same. It's going to stay like that until World War III and everything is destroyed. So everything that these niggas is doing, everything that they out here ripping and running and playing in the streets and shooting and killing each other, it's all going to be child's play. It's all going to turn out to be make-believe when this whole bitch collapse. You know, so it's just nothing but destruction and corruption, you know. So, you know, but like I said, aside from that, my point being, you know, they got a lot of blood on their hands, and that's a perfect example of losing your insanity. All here gangbanging and, you know, fighting each other and killing one another and destroying one another. You know, that shit right there is horrible, man. You don't want to be in that shit. So let me go before I lose my whole narrative. Sometimes you can do that. Let's go to something else. I wanted to go to Psalms right there. That gave me strength too. And then in times like this right now, you need to keep staying in prayer to the best of your abilities. You need to talk to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You need to stick with him and be strong. You know why? Because in these times when it's time to fight, the best weapons that you got are spiritual. That's flat out, bro. That's flat out. Before all of this violence kick off, you having a spiritual battle. And you got to do everything in your power to protect yourself and fight from these weird ass urges and fight for these strange desires. And be strong enough to avoid the shit that's coming to protect yourself, man. Because right now it's a spiritual battle, and you know you want to be able to be equipped to fight these demonic spirits. You want to be equipped to defeat problems and to overcome obstacles. That's what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is there for. So you can be strong enough to overcome what these enemies are throwing at you. You know, and that's one thing why, that's another reason why the enemy is getting ready to mobilize, is because the prophets is helping, you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, in the name Yahushai, his prophets is helping our brothers and sisters overcome these obstacles and everything that the enemy is thrown at us. And that's one of the, like, I was watching GMS Get This Work, and in one of his videos, one of the white niggas said that. They was like, damn, how come they not destroyed? How come they not obliterated? How come they not wiped out off what we're doing to them? And how come no matter what we do to them, they overcome, you know? And it's a lot of brothers, you know, that's in the truth, that's helping brothers and sisters wake up and be strong enough to overcome their obstacles and defeat and beat the enemy at his own game, beat the white man at his own games. And that's why he got immobilized, because the truth is coming out so much. It's extreme right now. Like, Christianity the Christianity is on its last leg, man. That shit is destroyed, man. Especially off what happened in Russia when they reviewed all of those dark-skinned paintings about Yahweh Shai and the angels and the prophets being dark-skinned, Israelites being dark-skinned, and then it just connects us instantly. Even though for those of us that's in the word, they just waking up. But for those of us that been new like years ago and shit, we been new this shit, man. It wasn't no surprise. I've been knew about Russia's icons before these people discovered it. A lot of us been new. And I was listening to the prophets, and I wouldn't go check out the things that they was revealing, you know, and I'm like, damn, this shit real. You feel me? Like, you know, so right now the enemy he's being defeated spiritually, and he don't like that, so he gonna get physical, because that's all that he can do. Nothing that he's doing with magic, you know, with witchcraft and supernatural supernatural religious acts, they're not working like he wants them to. You know, these demons, they follow Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. And like I say, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against rulers of darkness and wickedness in high places. Meaning that all of these spirits, they all under command of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and they gonna do whatever he please, whether it's in deceiving people and making them believe in their religions, or, you know, it's in keeping them blind, you know, by giving them magic and vain powers. You know, it's a lot, you know, it's a lot. But most importantly, these spirits, they don't follow the orders of these wicked people or these wicked men. They don't. They follow the orders of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you know. So whatever they do, like it says, no weapon formed up against me shall prosper. If Yahweh is with us, then who is against us? That's right. If the Lord is with us, the Israelites, then who is against us? You know, and we all know who against us, but it's just funny that they mentioned that in the Bible, because we got Yahweh. They don't have the Lord. They don't have no escape. There is no out. The only way for him to do it is by blood and violence, the way he always do it. And this shit is so fucking annoying, to the point to where this idiot got to plan everything so carefully, everything so pre-calculated, to the point to where the prophets and the rest of us that follow them, we already ready for the bullshit that's coming. We know you coming with that bullshit, so hurry up and get it over with so we can get to the kingdom. Because the faster he do this shit, the faster we'll be out of here. Amen to that. The faster this shit will be over with. Go ahead and kill how many you got to kill. Go ahead and take us to jail and beat our ass and kill us and all of that. You know, go ahead and watch us starve to death, or, you know, go to war with you and die and shit. Hurry up and make your move so the Lord can make the final checkmate and you can be out of here. For real. Because his kingdom is up. Everything is rotten. It's to the point to where a lot of prophets be like that. Like King Yahweh the Maccabee said, it's not even no fucking point in fucking working. What's the point of fucking building a life? What's the fucking point of trying to have a future and have a dream in a place where it's not meant to, in a place where it's about to crumble? Everything is about to collapse. What's the fucking point? There is no fucking point. The best thing that you can do, because this place is our captivity, this place is our punishment, the best thing you can do is survive. That's all you can do at this point. Because in this white man kingdom, we was never meant to progress. We was never meant to prevail. We was never meant to excel. We was never meant to make it in this kingdom. You know, so with that, knowing that, the best thing you could do is survive. Whether you make your life as comfortable as you can, or you getting shit just to get by. I understand that, you know. Amen to that. Yahweh is going to make a way when there is no way. So it's Psalms 46, verse 1, it says, Yahweh is our refuge, a very present help in trouble. That's right. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea. Because when all of this destruction happened and this mayhem happened, yeah, you're going to be scared, But like Yahweh Shai say, do not fear. Don't worry about it, you know? Because I've got you, and I told you that these things is going to happen, and they're going to take place. You know, all the wars, all the destruction, your loss of money, the loss of your home, you happen to fight, whether it be your own or the enemy, you know, the Lord, Yahweh say, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. You feel me? I got you. Walk by faith and not by sight. If anything, get excited, get happy, because this shit is about to be over. Especially when we get to that point, because all we got to do is survive. We don't have to worry about oppression no more. We don't have to worry about the money game. You know, whoever got the most piles of fucking paper is the fucking winner type bullshit. Because when you look at a lot of the 2/3, that's all that they care about. All they care about is money, you know? All they care about is drugs. They don't even, all they care about is fucking power, you know, control. They even oppress each other. You know, that's how fucked up this shit is. But you won't have to worry about none of that shit when Jacob's trouble comes. When the destruction comes, when Civil War comes, when World War III comes, you ain't got, when the mark of the beast come, you ain't got to worry about this shit no more. Especially when the mark of the beast come, you ain't got to worry about it no more. Nigga, we gonna be at our happiest point, like, hell yeah, man, it's almost over, man, finally, you know? But, like I said, do not lose your sanity when all this shit start hitting the fan. All this death and all this chaos, you know, famine, pestilence, the sword sweep through this nation. Do not be afraid of it, because we know that Yahweh Shem Shai guard our back. Let's continue with that. It says, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with swelling thereof, Selah, for real, because this shit is powerful. It says, there is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of Yahweh. It says, the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High. It says, Yahweh is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. Yahweh shall help her, and that right early. Meaning that he gonna come quick to our aid, those of us that's calling on Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, in the name Yahweh Shai, not them other names like God, Jesus Christ, Allah, Elohim, Yahshua, Jehovah. You know, those names are not gonna help you. You need to know the true name, the name that's in the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient name, the first name, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and the name Yahweh Shai, you know? He who saves, you know? Because all of those words, they revert back to the beginning. And that is what is in the beginning of the Paleo Hebrew, is the Y, Yahweh, you know? Salvation, you know? So when you understand that, the only thing that's going to save you in these times to come is the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and in the name of Yahweh Shai, you know, his Father and the Son, you know, you got to know that. It's no Holy Trinity, you know. You can't pray to no single angel, you know, to come save you and to communicate to them and to come help you, you know. Ain't no demons coming to help your ass neither. You know, for those stupid devil worshippers, ain't no white man coming to save our people when the Civil War pop off. You know, ain't none of that. Only thing that's going to help you is the name. Call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Call Halon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the name Yahweh Shai. You know, and Yahweh said that those that call my name, I'm going to hear them in that day. But those are times of judgment. So you better have something to present to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai rather than having nothing at all. And then it's going to be some people that ain't got no works that's still going to be saved. That's how generous Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is, man. That's how generous he is. You ain't going to have no works, so you still going to be saved just by you having faith. It's varied, you know, but, you know, the prophets do recommend you get some type of works in. You go to the highways and byways. You go to worship. You go try and tell people. You do everything in your power to help Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in his cause, you know. So, like they say, faith without works is dead. So, you know, you got to have some works. You can't just pray and you ain't got no works. You ain't got nothing, you know. So, especially for the men, you know, for the men of Israel, have some works, you know, and then have some faith, you know, have it, man, because this is what's going to get us out of here. And like they said, the kingdom of heaven is within you. The spirit of Yahweh is within you. The Lord said he would be with her, aka Israel, which is us, in the times of our trouble. And not everybody, like it says in the Bible, not even the 2/3 is going to get this kind of help. This is a special kind of work. This is for those of us that came back and those of us that decided to change our ways and do better. And no matter what happened to us, no matter what we went through, we kept our sanity, we kept our faith, we kept Yahweh Shem Shai by our side. You know, matter of fact, we just kept the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai on our side. Why? Because he kept our sanity, he kept our order, he'd allowed us to keep our faith and change our ways. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga, no matter what I studied, no matter what I found out, no matter what I learned in this world, it didn't change me. When I started studying the truth about the Bible, the truth about our people, and Yahweh, that changed my life. That made me stronger. That made me better, you know? And that was the only thing that changed me, you know? So that right there, like I said, in the times of trouble, you're going to want to call his name. It says, alas, the day is great, and that there is none like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. The elect, those of them that are chosen, going to be saved out of it, you know? Amen to that, flat out. So it says, the heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted. See? The heathen raged, meaning that the enemy is mad because he lost and he never got a victory. He never found a special place with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He never got no blessings from the Lord. He got denied by Yahweh. The fact that the heathen has got denied by the Lord is what's going to make him rage. He going to start killing us all. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil have come down on you, have a great wrath, because he knows that he has a short time. You're starting to see fucking signs of this shit already. Fucking huge inflation. You know, the price is going up. Fucking them sending all of that money to fucking Israel, you know, them fucking with the EBT, you know, them wanting to have plans of cutting it off, you know, fucking with your regular loan. If you're a felon trying to change your ways, you can't even go and get you a good ass job because you marked as a felon. And some of them actually turn a new leaf, some of them actually change their life. You know, it's a lot of forms of this oppression and this rage. And like they said, the heathen raged and kept his wrath forever. He kept beating on Jake. He kept destroying us. He kept wrecking us. That's why a lot of us men chose to give up in this life. That's why a lot of us just said, fuck it. Some of them commit suicide. Some of them did drugs to get out. You know, it's a lot, especially for the brothers, man. Mainly for the brothers, because them the ones that's going to get the order through. You know, ain't no females gonna be able to put us in order once we out of order. We got to be able to do that ourselves, you know, especially when you come to a point of being a man. You got to be able to, especially when you come to a point of being a man, you got to make decisions for yourself. You got to be able to change yourself. You got to know within yourself what's right and what's wrong, man. You feel me? You can't just be like, oh, but my mommy said, you know, or my daddy said, knowing that they being a wrong, you know. Sometimes the parents teach the kids the wrong shit, you know, the wrong ideas, you know, and the kids go off thinking that their life lessons from their parents is the right way, and they not. And some of them are so weak, they don't listen to themselves, you know, just being a good spirit, just being a good person, or they don't listen to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Because like Yahweh said, my mother and my brother are not my family. My family is the ones that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I don't care about them. They can go. The ones that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai is my brothers, my sisters, my mom, my dad. That's facts, yo. That's facts. Because the ones that's in the word, them the ones with the good spirits that's going to be able to tell you, you know, what's right. That's going to be able to tell you what's wrong. You know, going to be able to tell you how to work it out, what to do, especially for men that don't have no guidance. Like I said, they should listen to the prophets. They should listen to the ones that believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It's not out of pride that they tell you. It's not because they better than you that they want to show you. No, it's because they care about Israel and they care about us all. And if it were, like Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, if it were possible, I'd save all of y'all. But a lot of us don't want to go. That's how powerful and that's how much of a desire it is for Yahweh to help and to save us, man. That's powerful. So when the shit hit the fan, and you going through the shit, and you getting put through the fire, and you being burned, you gonna remember like, damn, I had a chance. I had a chance to be with Yahweh. I had a chance to be with the Lord, but I didn't listen to him. I didn't care, and I should have listened to them prophets, and I should have listened to Yahweh Shem Yahushai and got into the Bible and changed my ways. Why did I not do that? You know, in these times of trouble when they come, like, damn, I know that Yahweh ain't gonna have my back. because there's nothing that I didn't do for him. I didn't help. I didn't go out there to the highways and byways. I didn't try. I didn't put in no works. I didn't even pray. You know, like the fundamental shit, man. You know, we all ain't perfect, but the Lord does have mercy on those of us that are doing the best that we can with the little power that he gave us, doing everything that we can to help, you know. Everybody is different. We all got our rankings, you know. That's like saying that if I died, it didn't matter what I did, you know. My works didn't mean nothing. My faith didn't mean nothing. Me changing didn't mean nothing. No, it meant something. Because when I get to the kingdom and I go into judgment, Yahweh is gonna remember that. Like, nah, that one right there, you know, that boy right there, he remembered, you know, and he did do something. He didn't sit on the couch and not do nothing. He thought about me. He went out and tried the best that he could. He put up videos. He was into the Bible. He cared. It's not a day that don't go by. It's so powerful, and I fear Yahweh so much. It's not a day that I don't go by that I don't think about him. It's to the point to where it's driving me fucking crazy. But I keep my sanity, you know, because Yahweh allows me to stay in order. I don't, like I say, do not be dismayed by the signs of heaven, for the heathens are dismayed at them. That's right, man. All of this stuff that's going on and all of the information that's being released, all of these signs that's happening, you know, all of this shit that's hitting the fan, I'm no longer dismayed at it. I'm not surprised about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm not afraid of it. You know why? Because Yahweh told me that it was going to happen. So I'm not freaking out and being like, oh, the signs and this and that in the end and in the world and the spirits is coming, the Anunnaki is coming, the aliens, and, you know, all of these weird ass fucking assumptions of what people think is going to happen when you was already told what was going to happen, you know? I ain't worried about the shit. I'm fine, you know? The only thing that is kicking my ass is this goddamn body, man. Is the flesh. Like I say, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak, man. So many desires, so many urges, so many things that's irritating me, bothering me, worrying me. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I'm worried, I'm afraid, I'm horny, I'm fucking broke. It's a lot. There's a fucking lot, and I'm not afraid to admit that shit, man. But I keep my sanity out of all of this. I don't go out and go look for it. I don't go out to see what pleases me. I don't worry about that shit. Like I said, because the world is death in the world, man. Certain things that you find, it could kill you, man. The best thing that I'm trying to do is find a way to live comfortably and survive this shit until I ain't got to do this bullshit no more. Because I'm tired. I'm ready. Look, yeah, I'm like, yeah, how I learned my lesson. And I can't wait to go back to you and be in the kingdom of heaven forever and worship you and be with you forever. Point. That's it. Case in point. That's what he want. Give Yahweh what he want. Give the Lord what he want, because he deserve it. For real. It says, Yahweh of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge, Salah. It says, come, behold the works of Yahweh, what desolation he hath made in the earth. Because everything that he's going to cause, everything that's going to happen is going to be caused by him. You know, all of these gun battles, you know, all of the destruction, all the fires and all the robberies, the rape, robbery, and the murder, all of this shit is going to be him. So we know that when these people is all like, oh, why you know, you want to know why, you know, all that man and his kids died, his family got wiped out. You want to know why that woman getting raped in the streets and nobody is going to go help her, nobody is going to go save her, they just running past that man raping her. You want to know why, you know, Jake is out there fighting, you know, and some of these militia groups that got a hold to some of us. Jake's is setting us on fire and burying us and burning us up. You know, you want to know why? Because Yahweh's hand had caused it. He caused it. And the only thing that you can do is save yourself. The only thing that you can do is run, man. You may be in times where you got to do battle, but you better pray that you make it out alive. Because these certain fights that's going to happen, when this breakdown come, people going to be beating people to death. People going to be jumping people and killing them. These fights is going to be life and death matters, man. You know, like things couldn't get worse enough. But one thing that we get into the point to where this breakdown come is going to be our liberation. You ain't got to feel like, oh, I'm going to lose my job when this breakdown come and you running away. But my job, my life, you know, if I leave, you know, then I'm going to lose my job when it's no longer a job. It's nobody there to make you suffer. It's nobody to make to make you feel like you're going to lose money because everything is lost. You're not going to feel bad when it's time to go. Like Yahweh say, run and flee the cities. Get the hell out of here. Pack up what you can, get all the food, get you a tent, get whatever you need, and head to the wilderness. And like Yahweh say, pray not your flight be in the winter. Hopefully not, man, because that's gonna be a cold ass winter. Look, hell froze over type shit. That's bad, man. You better hope it be in the summer or times like this in the winter, because when the shit happen, you don't want it to be in the winter. Amen to that, you know. But over and all, you know, it's a lot of things that is gonna happen, and it's gonna be because Yahweh did it, man. And you're gonna be able to see who's marked and who's not. It's gonna be very plain to you. And you're gonna be like, oh, I understand why that happened to that brother. Or now I see why she going what she going through. And now I understand why these kids is out here starving and shit, because Yahweh's hand have done it, man. Why am I progressing? It's because Yahweh allowed it. Amen to that. Very, very powerful shit. Very, very powerful understanding. There's nothing better in this world to know that you don't control yourself. Amen to that. Amen to that. There's nothing more better. I would rather have Yahweh have control over me and my life than to not have no God and not have no control. That's why the heathen is doing what he do. Because the Lord do control him behind the scenes, but I'm just saying he don't have no control. He don't have no love from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The Lord don't care about the white man. The Lord don't care about his children. He don't care about them. He don't. And that's why they doing what they doing, and they gonna do their little last roar before they croak. But other than that, you know, Yahweh love us. Yahweh chastise the ones that he loved. The more you go through, the more shit that happened to you, you're supposed to grow, become stronger, become you know, more knowledgeable, have more wisdom, have more understanding, even to the point to where you becoming buffer. You going through fitness, you know, you cutting up, you getting more chunkier, you getting more stronger. That way, if the Most High got to work through you, you know what I'm saying, to protect you, to have you protect yourself, he will, you know. It can happen like that, man. Like the special powers that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is supposed to be giving those that selected to be the 144,000. That part right there, man. That part right there. If the Lord got to get through you to get to the enemies, it's gonna happen, you know. So, you know, keep your faith, keep your works up, stay strong. Like I say, it says, he maketh wars to cease unto the ends of the earth. He breaketh the bow and cut up the spear in sunder, and he burneth the chariot in the fire. There you go right there. More spiritual power. It says, but still, it says, and know that I am Yahweh. I will be exalted among the heathen. That's happening right now to a time, to a magnitude that you ain't never seen before. Like certain stuff that's happening, we ain't never seen before, you know? Certain miracles that Yahweh is doing, we was told about it, but seeing it in reality is just a whole nother level, man. This is what Yahweh is talking about, like how he had made the you know, the president of Russia reveal that we are the chosen people. You know, that he knew that the niggas and the Mexicans and the Indians in Americas and around the world, but mainly in America, are the children of Israel trapped in bondage. He knew that, and that right there is groundbreaking across the world. Like it says, and the gospel shall be preached around the world and be a witness unto all nations, and then the end is gonna come, bro. We at that point, man. His name is throughout the whole world. Everybody know Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the name Yahushua did that. You know, even though some dumbass people are still calling him Yahshua, you know, Elohim, you know, Allah, you know, all these other names, Jehovah, Hashaya, and Hashaya, whatever the fuck you want to, whatever you're calling him, because the Most High still got a sifting process going on. So the ones that he don't want got the wrong name, got the wrong knowledge, the wrong guidance. The ones that he do want got the right name. They got the right knowledge. They got people, the angels that's guiding them and keeping them on the right path, you know. But for those of us, they get in different knowledges. They get in different names. They get in different angels that's guiding them into the wrong path, man. Because that's their job. Everybody is not going to be saved. Everybody can't go. Amen to that. It's a lot of us that's going to get denied. You know, it's a lot of us that's going to be approved, you know. But ultimately, it's a sifting process going on, because why would they be saying all of this? And everybody should know. And if everybody had common sense to do their homework, listen to the prophets, go back to the Paleo-Hebrew, get his name out of there, it's going to come up Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in the name Yahushai every time. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai in the name Yahushai, his son Yahushai, every time. Everybody's going to get it. So why they not doing their homework? It's because it's a spiritual thing that's going on. The two-thirds and the 144,000 and the one-third is being divided. You got the elect, pretty much, which is the one-thirds and the 144,000, and then you got the two-thirds. You know, so it's been a division between the two. So with that, you know, the sifting process is still continuing. It's a lot of people that Yahweh don't want. It's a lot of people that Yahweh do want. You know, it's an order, it's a balance, good, evil, light, dark, you know, white, black. Yeah, it's a balance. And right now it's perfect. Like I said, his name is being exalted, so it could be no better time than what we got right now, you know. And the prophecies are speeding up. It's getting more and more heavier and heavier, and the Most High is giving all the time that the Israelites need to prepare, man. Like the Most High said, I kept my silence, man. I kept my peace for a long time, for a long ass time, you know. And the Most High is soon he gonna be ready to push forward. He gonna allow this white man to act. He gonna allow this shit to just pop off, man. And like I said, Yahweh can be a thief in the night, man. You don't want to get caught by the thief in the night. You want to be prepared at all times and be ready when a thief breaks into your house, man. And this is exactly what's going to happen. So right now, everybody is like, you know, all scared. And then next thing you know, everybody is like, whatever. You know, these things are not going to happen. It's just that things happen and let me move on with my life. And over time, the people that Yahweh don't want is going to give up. And they're just going to be out in the world. And they're going to forget. And that's when the thief of the night, when that precept going to pop up, you know, that the Lord is trying to catch them off guard. Trying to catch them in their wickedness, trying to catch them in they acts, you know, trying to catch them faithless, you know, because they are no longer guiltless. Like right now, the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua spread it over the whole world. You know, it's prophets getting up, going to the highways and byways. It's people changing their ways, people praying to him, you know. And then you got those of them that's not doing nothing. So now, but they heard about the word. Everybody heard about it. This shit is extreme. So now, it ain't nothing to protect you. You can't say, oh, no, you ain't heard about it. Oh, no, you wasn't paying attention. You know? No, it's no excuse for that no more. You know? Now you found with the guilt. Now you aware that something is coming for you. Now you in judgment with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It ain't no protecting you. You ain't innocent. You ain't blind to none of this shit. You know? There you go right there. It says Yahweh of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge. Salah. That's right. They're only, and that's what's getting scary, and that's what's going to cause a lot of uproar. And it's a lot of people arguing and, you know, and talking and objecting against us and wanting to hurt us and wanting to destroy us. And, you know, because they know that in the Bible, according to the Bible, it says only one nation is going to be redeemed. Only one nation is going to be saved. And that's the nation that got the old covenant, the new covenant with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and that is Israel. No other nation is going to be saved. No other nation is going to be redeemed. All y'all going to die here. All y'all going to be destroyed here. And if y'all don't be destroyed, y'all all going into slavery, man. That's how it's going to be, man. That's how it's going to be. And the rest of the nations that destroyed and bullied Israel and oppressed us and just tried to forget about us, didn't want to give us our reparations, didn't want to give us our royalties. The national treasures that are ours are gone. Our money is all stolen and scattered up against these greedy ass white people, these heathens, these our enemy. They got everything that we've had, you know. They got everything. They got everything. Especially them Ashkenazi Jews out there, them fake Jews. Everybody know that they fake now, you know. Everybody know that they ass fake. But they have everything that we've got. The Lord say they're not going to have it soon. Everything is going to be taken from them because they not the chosen people. Like they said, if they was a chosen people, then they wouldn't be going to war, you know. They wouldn't be getting destroyed. They wouldn't be on the brink of World War III. You know, people wouldn't be dying. Nobody would mess with them. but they not. You know, the chosen people is we still in captivity. We still here to this day. You know. Hey, and that's exactly why a lot of people is getting mad, and a lot of people is going against black folks. Oh, no, y'all just black niggas, and, you know, y'all was in slavery and stuff. There's no way that y'all can connect to something this deep. And how come you say that when the Jews are already in Israel? You know, how come they, you know, they got all the riches and y'all don't have nothing? If that were true, you know, it's a lot, you know. It's a lot of shit that's going on with our enemies and even our own people. And like I said, the worst of them are our own people that's running up and being like, that's not true. And the Emerald Tablets, it said such and such, or the Anunnaki would be this kind, or they're a race of lizards, you know, some dumb shit, you know. Our people are the first ones to object, and that's why they gotta go, especially the 2/3. Y'all gotta go. The people, our people was the first ones to object, the first ones to go against us, man. The first ones to say, oh, that's not true, and I think you should read the book of I think you should read the Quran, and knowing damn well that we all know the Quran is dedicated to the Israelites, even though I got some prejudice shit in it because somebody was playing with the book, but all of that is dedicated to the Israelites. It says that in the book, you know, but still, you know. They the first ones to come at you with this bullshit, man. They're the first ones to bring you their ideologies, everything that they learned in the world, because they feel like it's right when it's leading them to the insanity. It's leading you to nothing. It's leading you to corruption. It's leading you to self-destruction. It really is, man. And like I said, I tried all of that other shit, but none of that shit mattered, man. And some of that shit was even more cursed than we was. That shit was cursed, man. That shit dark, that shit demonic, and they want to present you with these evil ass books and all this evil ass knowledge. Like, hell no, nigga, that's not true. That's not true, you know? You get a lot of comments from people, you know, that try to recommend shit that I've already studied and I've already discovered, and it's not accurate, you know? I think you should read the Bible. That's what I tell them all the time. I think you should read that book, man. Everything that you studied, I've already tried it, and it didn't work, okay? I just tell them, stick with the Bible. Why would you, like Yahushua said, you would rather want to be a person that built your life on a rock than on sand. You feel me? Don't build your house on the sand. The sand represent all the different knowledges and everything that you gained of the world. The rock represent Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and the name Yahushua. That's it in the Bible. That's it. So when the flood comes, it don't wash you away, you know? But those of them that built their house on sand, it's going to wash their ass away. It's going to wash them away, because everything that they've learned, when the Civil War comes, it's going to pass away. So you, this expert doctor, and you got all these multi-millions. When the Civil War come and the collapse come, it's going to wash away. You're going to be an ordinary person. Oh, you this multi-million-dollar rapper. You know, you got all of this money. You know what I'm saying? You got the cars, you got the big house and all that. Guess what? When the collapse of America come, you just going to be an ordinary nigga, you know? Or you this teacher, you know, and you feel like you taught these kids everything that they should know and got them ready and built them up for the future. Come to find out, everything you know just washed away. So you just a regular nothing ass person. But those of them with the Bible, those of them with the Bible and the word and knowing the true name, it's not going to wash away. You going to be that person that was out there. There's that boy that was on the highways and byways, man. He was out there trying to tell me, but I didn't listen to him. People going to remember the word. People going to remember them prophets. There's Apostle Tahar. There's Apostle King Yahweh the Maccabees. There's GMS Maccabean Spirit. You know, there's Apostle Gabar out there, man. You feel me? They going to remember. They going to remember you, but the Yahweh is going to deny them from even helping you. When you come and you finally need help, like right now, ain't nobody around me, but they all see me, you know? They around me, but they all see me. But one day, like one day, they all crowd around you, you know? Or some of them gonna find you out and be like, I remember you. You was out there preaching that Bible. You was out there preaching the word. Is there any way you can help me? Is there any way you can help me feed my family and take care of me? Man, I didn't believe you, but I believe you now, man. I see it now. I'm a believer now. Can you help me? And Yahweh is going to deny them, because you should have believed a long time ago. Why would it take for you to believe now when you've seen all the damn signs? You've seen all the damn signs and you ignored it, but you believed it when you saw it. But you ignored all the signs that Yahweh gave you. And you didn't care, man. You still did what you wanted to do, man. You didn't listen to the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You didn't be like, oh, okay, I believe you, Yahweh, let me change my ways. And that's all he wanted you to do, was come back to him, change your ways, throw away all of this shit of the world, come back to him and worship him with all your being. Do the best that you can to worship him and to love him. Change, man. Become better, become cleaner. Show Yahweh something, man. And you couldn't even do that, you know? So for them, you know, they're going to be losing their minds in that day, but we going to keep our sanity. We the ones that's going to be smart. So, you know, the title today, you know, keeping your sanity. You know, I'm about to go ahead and close out. Got my little hour up. I done wore my little tacky ass garment until I get a better one. But, you know, it's rather something than nothing. That way people can see, okay, yeah, he out there. They know what it's about, you know. But with all of that, keep your sanity. Stay strong in the mind. Do the best you can to survive in this world, but hold on to the truth. Do everything in your power to hold on to the word. And with that, call on Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, in the name Yahushai. Shalom, much love. It's on to the next video.